thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my new YouTube channel, Unleashing the World of Music and Poetry. Each week, I am going to be bringing to you and into your world poets, singers, songwriters, musicians, artists, locally and renowned around the world. Thank you for joining again, and let's get tonight's segment started. So we have the one, the only, Mr. Scott Haggard with us. I was able to kind of step in his world for a little while and speak with him on this New Year's Day, and his beautiful bride, Miss Tara Haggard, as well. Scott Haggard is the son of the late and great country artist, Merle Haggard. And this is that interview. First off, thank you so much for joining me tonight and my new YouTube channel. I'm very excited. I wanted you to be my first guest.
Well,
I love your music. You know, I've been friends on Facebook with you for a while, and I've heard so many great songs, and I thought, you know, to kick it off, I want Scott Haggard. So
well, thank you, Don. I appreciate that. I do.
Yes, thank you. And first off, congratulations is in order. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
My little one sitting right here. She's not too long trying to get it set up.
Okay, awesome. And I have heard some of her videos too. She has an absolutely beautiful voice. So
Yes, ma'am. I've been trying to get a duo with me, but she keeps putting me off.
God, yes, that would be fantastic. Oh, that would be awesome. So how was your New Year's Eve? I think you played. Did you play last night?
Yes, ma'am. I went in. I was a special guest up at Six's Tavern in Cartersville. What's the name of the band? Bass Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
Bass Bayou. They were a fantastic band. I tell you what. But they let me sit in. We did about 3 songs and had a great time. I mean, that's the best New Year's I've had in a long time.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Did you eat your black-eyed peas today? I have to ask.
Well, no, somebody didn't cook me none.
I took you to eat.
Well, we did go eat, but we didn't get no black-eyed peas.
We did have some greens.
We ate some greens, though. Yeah, we did.
There you go. I did the whole spew. I did black-eyed peas, fried cabbage. I did pork. Because this year has to be better than last year, you know? Has to be better. So
yeah.
And I do want to ask, you know, how has COVID affected musicians like yourself and the music industry over the past year?
It really put a hurting on me this year. I had a pretty much full tour lined up. So I was even going to get to play at San Quentin Prison, like Johnny Cash did. We already had it set up with a warden, and everybody's background checks done. And I was really looking forward to that. You know, cause my father, he was incarcerated there when Johnny Cash come through, and that's what you know really inspired him to become what he did become. And,
oh wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that really busted my bubble when we couldn't do it. But they're gonna reschedule it, they said, so maybe someday.
Oh, well, that'd be awesome. I'd love to watch that. So that'd be fantastic. Let me know, so I'll showcase that on my next on one of my segments as well. I'd love to do that for you. So just a couple of questions. So where do you get your inspiration from? I know people ask you that, but everybody gets their inspiration from maybe a person or a certain band, but where do you get your inspiration from?
Well, I'll tell you, I get inspiration. I don't know what that was. Okay, but I get inspiration from from my dad, of course, but my biggest push and drive right now is my wife. She's really helping me out. She's helping me book shows, and she's constantly wanting us to sing together. And we do music every day. I mean, it's just an everyday thing. And but she's really been my drive lately.
That's awesome.
COVID-19 put a big damper on everything. I mean, just kind of. mean, only time you play really is online or something, you know. I mean, unless you find some little private party you can do, or, you know, I mean, still doing anything.
Yeah.
What it used to be.
No, it's affected, you know, COVID has affected everybody, you know, families and lives. You know, it's been a very trying year, so I'm very hopeful for 2021. So what goals do you have for 2021? Have you made any resolutions yet?
I want to run autobiography #1 this year. And I got a couple of people that I'm considering letting them do that for me. And because I got a story to tell. I'm sure people want to know it.
That's right. And we would love to hear it. So, so good luck to you for 2021 and all your goals. I know that you'll hit them all.
I'm really dying to go back on tour. You know, we got to figure something out. We're going to put a bubble on stage or something. I don't know what we're going to do.
Well, if everyone, you know, with social distance and do, follow all the precautions, we can get these venues back open. We really can. Yeah, we really can. So what, do you have any new songs that you've written so far for, during?
I've been working on some new songs. I ain't got them all completed yet, completely finished or whatever, but I got a couple started, and they're going to be pretty good ones, I think.
Oh, well, I'm excited to hear those. Could you play a little bit for me? Would you play a song or two for me?
I don't want to get it. Yeah, I'll play you one. Let's see.
Awesome.
How about Living in the Shadow of Merle?
How's
that sound?
That's exactly what I want you to play, so you read my mind.
Life ain't so easy, be music man. But I'm gonna do the best I can. People don't know it, some don't understand. It's a hard world, living in the shadow of Merle. Well, I asked my mama, it's been a long time ago. You think I can do it on my own? Well, she said, I love you, but some things you should know. It's a hard world, living in the shadow of Merle. People don't know it, some just don't understand. What I was trying to do just to impress my dad. But the harder I tried, the harder it seemed to be. 'Cause it's a hard world, living in the shadow of Merle. Well, I told my story this way, you heard it from me. It's a hard world, living in the shadow of Merle. Oh, yes, a hard world, living in the shadow of Merle.
Woohoo! Awesome. So I know what influenced you to write that song. Was it?
I wrote that song in the back of a big truck on the way to California when I was driving the truck.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. So growing up, how was it growing up being, the son of Merle Haggard? And what was your most memorable experiences?
See, it was a little different than most people think. Because I wasn't raised by Merle.
Yeah.
I was raised by my mom.
Right.
And see, I really didn't meet Merle until I was grown. And I mean, as you know, as a young teenager, I went to several of his concerts, and you know, I would leave a letter here or there, or a picture with a bus driver or something, you know.
Yeah.
But I really, as a teenage kid, I didn't look like Merle Haggard. Okay, I mean, maybe a young version of him.
Right.
But now, you know, everybody says, "Oh, just like him," but
oh yeah, you do.
I mean, that comes with age. But growing up, I actually had to keep it a secret, you know, who my real father was, because we were poor, and I was my mom's only child, and she knew Merle had plenty of money and lawyers and whatever, so she didn't want him to try to take me away from her. So, you know, I was her baby.
Well, yeah, and, I understand that.
So I never secret as until I got grown, and I really wanted to meet all my brothers and sisters, you know, Marty, Dana, Kelly, Noel, Benj, and that. I wanted to meet all of them, you know, and because I grew up as an only child, and I didn't have brothers and sisters before he did it, you know, or they did it, and it was all me. Anyway, I finally got to meet all of them, and we got to talking all, so that was good. Like I said, I used to be a truck driver, and I got loaded out to Sacramento one time. I got laid over for the weekend, and Dana and Kelly rode down and picked me up, took me back home with them. It was like a big family reunion. It was really cool. That's
awesome. That is fantastic. So how was it meeting your father for the first time?
Well,
did I ask too hard a question?
One particular night, he was playing in Panama City, Florida at the Civic Center. And me and my ex-wife at the time, we had tickets. And I knew pretty much what his last song was going to be, because I'd been some concerts, you know. And when I heard that song come on, I hit the back door. I said, "I'm fixing to meet my daddy, or I'm going to jail." I'm in it. I'm fixing to meet him. And so I go around the back of the building, and there's a line of people about 2 blocks long at the bus. And there's police and security all up there at the bus. And the bus parked right next to the building. You know, he takes about 4 steps out of the building, he's on the bus, you know. Well, I just went right around all those people, rolling up to the bus door. And then one security guy, he questioned me. He says, "Who are you?" You know, the press and all was there too, you know. And I said, "I'm Merle Boy Scott." And he looked at me and said, "Okay." And that was it, you know. And I stood there and I waited. Well, a few minutes, Frank Mull come out. Frank was his manager, you know, since back in the 60s.
Yeah.
He was walking with a cane. He's a real old fella, you know. He came out, he knew me. He said, "Hey, Scott, how you doing?" You know. And I said, "Hey, Mr. Frank." And just a few seconds later, Merle walked out. And I said, "Hey, Merle, I'm your boy Scott." And I stuck my hand out, and we shaking hands. And he said, "Oh, somebody lied to you." No, I said, "My mama didn't lie to me." He said, "You want to fight?" I said, "No, I didn't come here to fight. You know, I come here to tell you the truth."
Yeah.
And by that time, the police took the grab me. And he says, "No," he said, "you take your hands off of it." He said, "Boy, you got some details." I said, "I sure do." He said, "Well, come on in the house. I want to hear them." So we went on the bus and we sat down and we had a conversation. And before it was over with, he knew what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Now we had several you know, contacts after that. I mean, I went to a bunch of his concerts, and I even sat on the street there behind the curtain, you know, while he played. I mean, it was really cool. But we didn't have a close relationship, like pick up the phone and talk to each other, you know. But that's the way it was.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling me your story. I mean, you know, people think, "Oh, well, he's the son of Merle Haggard. You know, he's been able to live this lavish lifestyle." But, you know, in your case, it's not true. And, you know, and I truly appreciate you sharing your story with us tonight.
Yes,
thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I would love to see your beautiful bride, but I think she's hiding from us tonight. So. Because I would love for my audience to meet Mrs. Haggard. So.
You want this up? Oh Lord. Come sit down with me.
There she is.
There she is.
Oh my goodness, you're even more beautiful. Oh my goodness, in your pictures. Look how gorgeous you are, very lucky man, and you need to remember that. Look at that beautiful hair. Oh my goodness, he's gorgeous, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well, you guys make a beautiful couple, and thank you so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it so very much. And oh, you're welcome. Let me have him into your world. So let's tell some little bit of his dirty secrets, Tara. So does he clean? Does he wash dishes? There you go.
Oh, he actually, he'll get up, he'll fix breakfast, he brings me my plate, all that stuff. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get my husband on whatever you did to train him. Can you train mine?
I sing to her every now and then. She sings to me too every now and then.
Yeah, I was cooking supper the other night, and he was in the bedroom. He was playing his guitar and singing and stuff. And I stopped while I had a minute before I knew that the food would burn. And I walked in there, and I just opened the door and stood there and just watched him sing and just smiled, you know. So, but
like I said, she's a big inspiration.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's always good to find somebody who supports you and encourages you and has your back, your ride or die girl. You know, that's what I like to call it. So, she is beautiful. She is beautiful. So, so thank you. Would you like to sing one more song for us before I go?
Y'all sing one together?
You sing one with them, please?
That's the way. Let's go.
Go ahead.
You're going to have to let me on one side.
There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scott Haggard and Tara Haggard.
I can do it here, I think. About right. No, you're fine. You're gonna do it with me, right?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, I can't put it on wrong side with that team. I'll try it again. That's better. That's the way love goes, baby. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. Never only grows. Losing makes me sorry. You say, honey, now don't worry. Don't you know I love you too? That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, baby. That's the music God made for all the world to sing. Never only grows. Losing makes me sorry. And you say, Scott, now don't worry. Don't you know I love you too? That's the way love goes.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. There's your backup singer right there. Yes. Yes, she's beautiful. Yeah, you've got such a beautiful voice, Tara. You do. Gorgeous.
Angelic, I say.
Yeah, yes, it is. It is. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, Scott and Tara. I appreciate it. And God bless you guys. And congratulations. And I wish you the best 2021 has to offer. So
You too, darling. You too.
All right. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Thank you guys for taking time out of your day to join me into my world. I want to give a special shout out to Scott Haggard for joining me this evening. If you would like to hear more from Scott, go to his YouTube channel and subscribe. If you like what you are seeing this evening, go click that little subscribe button in the right-hand side of the corner of the screen, and that way you can be notified every week when I upload a new segment. You know, so many times as musicians and artists and writers, you know, we get kind of writer's block about some things, especially when we're trying to write a song or a poem that we're extremely passionate about. I wrote a poem many years ago. It actually took me quite a while to write it, and it's about music. It's called Music. And I could never just find the right words. There was so much I wanted to say and express, but then just one day it just came to me. And I think we all go through that as writers and musicians and songwriters. Whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll just be sitting there going, oh, there it is. And that's what kind of happened with me. It was about 11:30 one night, and I was watching The Late Show, of course, and eating popcorn, which is my favorite, by the way. I love popcorn. Kettle corn's the best. But anyways, and it just came to me. And I just grabbed my pen and paper, and I started writing. And this is what came out. Before I begin, I have to put my second pair of eyes on, so put these on real quick. This is what happens when you get old. The struggle is real, really real. Music. The rhythm progresses through me, reaching to depths unknown, leading me to another realm only I have ever gone. A place of solitude where I can be free, for my soul is my melody, to which I shall dance alone, and the beat is my life walk, opening the walls that have never been shown. Oh, how I love to sing, especially when I hear that old familiar that takes me back to the day that I could just proceed along. No cares, no worries, just me and the world being free to my song. How many memories are wrapped up within tones that have touched our lives? How many people can we recall with just one sharp climb or with just one flat fall? The power of our melody is our own. No one can hum it, no one can take it, because our life walk is our song. We can take this empowerment as high as we want, or we can take it to the lows. No matter how we play it, it still grows. With each and every encounter down our blessed path, the music follows with our every step. So embrace your sharps and flats, knowing that it is helping you through this turbulent ride. Sing it loud and don't be ashamed, for your song knows that you're doing your best. Don't let the bar line tell your ending. Keep the melody flowing. Continue your lines without cares, and when your curtain rides low and the rhythms come to a sway, just look at the pages before you to where you started from and how you have grown so much more today. Keep the music alive, even with a hum. I hope each of you have a wonderful New Year's. And as always, smile, stay positive, stay true, be you, and stay safe. Good night, everyone.
I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am. But they won't let my secret go untold.